Okay, last three problems of section 1.8. D, given the perimeter of a square is 44 feet. So, perimeter of a square. Square has 4 sides. So, perimeter of a square we talked about is 4 times whatever the side is. So, we're given that the perimeter is 44 feet. That's going to be equal to 4 times the side length. So, to solve for the side length, we're going to divide by 4, meaning that each side is 11. So it's not asking us for the side length, it's asking us for the area. To find the area of a square, we take the side length and square it. So 11 squared would give us 121 feet squared. Given the area of a circle is 36 pi. So again, write out your formula. Area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. Tells us the area is 36 pi. So 36 pi equals pi times the radius squared. Well, I've got pi on both sides of this equation. So if I divide by pi, because I want to solve for r, so if I divide by pi, it just cancels out. It goes away from both sides. So I'm left with 36 equals my radius squared. How do I unsquare something? I take the square root of it. Because I don't want r squared, I want just r. So if I take the square root of both sides, I get 6 equals r. So my radius is 6 inches. D stands for diameter. Diameter, if a radius is like this, 6, a diameter goes all the way across. Radius goes from the center to the outside, halfway across the circle. The diameter goes all the way across. So basically, you're just going to double the radius. If the radius is 6, the diameter would be 12. And we'll talk more about circles later this year. So, circumference is 2 times pi times the radius. So the circumference of this circle would be 2 times pi times your radius of 6. We're going to multiply 2 and 6 together to get 12 times pi. Last one, given the circumference of a circle is 20 pi. So circumference equals 2 pi r, like we just said. So circumference is 20 pi. That equals 2 pi r. Again, pi is on both sides, so divide by pi and get rid of it. Then we're left with 20 equals 2 times r. Simple enough. Divide by 2, your radius equals 10. Be careful that you put it in the right spot. Radius equals 10. Again, to get from the radius to the diameter, we would just double it. So this would be 20. Your area is going to be pi times your radius squared. If your radius is 10, 10 squared would be 100 times pi.